Okay, Martita, hello, good morning, and thank you so much for your time to do this interview. And we will talk about a little about the discipline when you were child, and how do you feel about that? And also, maybe a little, you tell me a little like how was your teacher in this time? So
Okay.
I'm going to start with how were the interaction you as a student and the teacher when you were grown up?
So the interaction between teacher student was, for me, was great.
Okay.
And there was a lot of rapport between teacher student. We were able to talk with them when it was necessary to talk with them, and they were always there for us. They were always supportive with us.
Okay. So if we talk about a little rules, tell me were the rules fair or restrictive in this time?
I think they were fair because they always at the beginning of the classes, they always tell us the rules and we must follow rules. So we always knew that if, example, if we didn't finish the work in class,
Okay.
we knew that we were going to lose time of our recess for us to finish that specific work. So I think they were fair since they told us since the beginning of the school year the rules that we must follow. So
I mean, since the first day you have the idea, the consequence about the, okay, perfect. So what kind of discipline or, discipline were practiced when you were grown up?
well, in the school that I was, we used to have, well, they still use the Montessori method, where the teacher is just like a guide in our development. And we as a kid, well, you were supposed to follow your own like independence, like you work by yourself, you try to learn by yourself, but at the same time the teacher was always there to teach you and help you. So
Like,
it was an independence work, but also with the guide of your teacher.
like autonomy.
Yeah, it was like an authoritative way of for us to learn.
Perfect. And what do you think about that? I mean, do you think that for you help you in this moment in your life?
I think yes, because since I was little, I always learned how to work by myself and to always challenge myself to get better. And that's why I think it has helped me a lot. Right now I'm a teacher, so it also helps me to, if there is something that I need to do or that changes, I won't like freeze. I will continue looking for a way to solve the problem.
And talking about that, I want to know what do you think about the change? I mean, do you think if the discipline change in this how do you call in today, in the schools? Do you
I think that yes, because I think that now kids are more free to do whatever they want. And I mean, there's always obviously the guidance of the teacher, but there's also like they want to do whatever they want and they feel free to do it without any consequences. So I think they have changed a little bit. So yeah.
So do you disagree about the discipline that today?
I disagree a little bit, yes, because I think we are missing from, I mean, right now I teach middle school. So I can see that my students, since they were in elementary, they already had this idea that they can do whatever they want without any consequence. And when they come to middle school, they feel like they are the teacher in the classroom. So yes.
Okay. And for you as a teacher now, is difficult to teach in this moment?
It's kind of difficult, but at the same time, since I already worked with all of these challenges since I was little, I mean, I can work on a way to teach them and they can learn. So it's kind of so between yes and no.
Okay, like a challenge for you, but at the
Yes.
same time, it's okay. Okay.
I mean, it is also a challenge for them to learn. I mean, if they want to learn, they will learn. If they don't, well, they will block themselves and don't learn anything.
And tell me, Martita, do you set the rules at the first time of the year of the site?
Yes, they even have their own emails, and in the emails they got all of the rules, what they can do, what they cannot do, what they can wear, what they cannot wear, so they know everything about the school. So yes.
And if the child don't follow the rules, I mean, you apply the consequence about that?
There are a lot of consequences. Right now we are implementing like a way of like if you do something, I will obviously report you, but you have like 3 opportunities.
Oh yeah.
If you lose these 3 opportunities, then you will go obviously with a report home. And if there are more than 3 reports, you obviously go with a suspension. So it is like a process they need to follow. And in a way, they save themselves in this process because they know like, oh, this is my 3rd time, so I can get a report, I won't do it. So they know if they continue or they stop doing what they are doing.
And my last question is, in this moment, as a teacher, what kind of the discipline, kind of discipline do you apply? I mean, the positive, negative, authoritarian, I mean.
I always try to do like the positive ones because I think, well, as teenagers, it is better to be like more than just a teacher, like they can see you, that they can trust you. So I think if they trust you, you can like be a better person for them. And they can even, they will love or they will like to be in your class. As if I was a bad teacher and I was like really like authoritarian and like, yes, they will be like, oh my God, English class again. And they will misbehave just because of the teacher's aspect or the teacher's behavior. So I always try to do like the positive one. So it's better for them and they will feel also like in peace when I entered the classroom. And I also see that there are some days when I enter the classroom, they are all stressed out because of the other teacher. So when I mean, they are like, oh my God, thankfully it's English class. We can feel free and they can feel better and they leave all of the stress that they are having from the other classes. So.
But I thought that you tell me that also you have a structured class.
Yes, you need to follow the structure. Obviously, they know. I mean, obviously they can feel free in a way because maybe it's not that hard or I won't be that hard with them. But at the same time, they know that they need to follow instructions because if they don't do it, I will obviously give them the consequences.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Martita. I hope that you enjoy our interview. And so that's all for now. And see you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.